achievements of the Mayan civilization is their ball game. We don't know too much about it, but we do know a little through one of their legends. And we know it's played with a solid rubber ball in a special court, and it is between two opposing teams. No one knows what the rules were or how many players there were on each side, but we do know that the games were played for both recreational and religious purposes. And today there are still splendid courts that you could visit in many of the Mayan sites, such as Tikal, Copan, and Chichen Itza. Okay, and so if you were ever to go to South America, you could actually visit one of these ball game courts. Legends. Okay, the legends were recorded on stone urns, murals, and codices, which again were books. Okay, these were written in hieroglyphs. Okay, no classic Mayan literature survives except the legends in the Popol Vuh. Not sure how to say it, but I'm going to say Popol Vuh. And this is the sacred book of the Quiche Maya of present-day Guatemala. Architecture. So their structures are not as massive as in other cultures, such as the Egyptians, but it's noted for its decorative stonework, graceful statues, intricate facades, and ornamental roofs. And there's distinctive feature of the Mayan architecture was the corbelled arch. And you'll see a picture of the corbelled arch. Another achievement of the Mayan civilization was their hieroglyphs. They were the only Native American people to develop a complete writing system. And with this writing system, they represented ideas and objects with block line symbols or glyphs. And we'll show you a picture of those hieroglyphs here. Another huge achievement of the Mayans was their calendar, and we're going to talk a lot about the calendar in class. And the calendars were created because there was such a religious obsession with time, and this led to the development of this accurate calendar. And the calendars were complex systems using several interlocking cycles of time. Okay? We've also got astronomy during this time. And the Mayans had exact knowledge of the phases of the moon, and they were able to predict eclipses of the sun and the moon. Okay, so this was a huge achievement for them. And then they also had a system of mathematics, so this was great. It was a sophisticated number system based on units of 20, okay, and it was written with bars for fives, so the bars, and dots for ones, and a sign for 0, and if you can see this little sign here is 0. So if we look at this over here by the mathematics, you'll see 3 bars, so that would be 5, 10, 15, 4 dots, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this symbol here would represent the number 19. And those are our achievements for the Mayan society, the Mayan civilization. So if you go back to lecture 1, your notes has achievements, social order, adaptations, and environment. So far, 3 out of the 4 filled in. Now you're able to go back and fill in the achievements of the Mayans. Please stay tuned for the questions that you need to answer to bring into class tomorrow.